Have you ever stopped to think about why the story of Samson and his long hair is so fascinating and yet so misunderstood? Most people believe that Samson's extraordinary strength was directly related to the length of his hair, but is that interpretation correct? In this video, we will uncover the true meaning of Samson's strength and explore how a common misunderstanding might obscure a deeper lesson about dedication and faithfulness to God. When we think of Samson, the image that usually comes to mind is of a man with immense strength and long hair, who performed remarkable feats through this strength, but ultimately lost his power when his hair was cut by Delilah, the woman he loved. This popular understanding leads many to believe that Samson's strength was directly tied to the length of his hair. However, this simplified and common interpretation does not align with the truth presented in the Bible. The Bible does not state that Samson's strength was in his hair, and this view results from a misreading of the biblical text. Let's delve deeper into this issue. To understand the true source of Samson's strength, it's essential to grasp the concept of the Nazirite vow he followed. The Bible tells us that, when announcing Samson's birth, the angel of the Lord revealed to his parents that he would be a Nazirite, a person dedicated to God from birth. The Nazirite vow was a special dedication involving a series of restrictions and commitments, including not cutting one's hair, avoiding products derived from grapes, and not coming into contact with the dead. These precepts are clearly outlined in Numbers 6. Samson's long hair was a visible symbol of his dedication and commitment to God, not the intrinsic source of his strength. Thus, Samson's inability to cut his hair was tied to his Nazirite vow. The length of his hair was an external mark of his dedication to God, not the magical element responsible for his strength. The true source of his strength was the presence and power of God, manifested through the Spirit of the Lord. When Samson disregarded his restrictions and revealed the meaning of his vow to Delilah, he compromised his dedication and, consequently, the source of his power. This understanding prompts us to question why Samson revealed to Delilah that the secret of his strength was in not cutting his hair, and why he lost his strength when his hair was cut. The answer lies in how Samson treated his vow and his relationship with God. The Bible is clear in stating that Samson's strength was linked to the Spirit of the Lord. In Judges 13:25, we see that the Spirit of God was active in him, and on several occasions, such as when Samson tore a lion apart, Judges 14:6, or killed 30 Philistines, Judges 14:19, his strength was directly attributed to the action of God's Spirit. Samson's journey reveals a troubling trend of disregarding the restrictions of the Nazirite vow. He had contact with dead bodies, consumed grape products, and attended feasts that included wine. Moreover, by revealing the secret of his vow to Delilah, Samson violated the visible sign of his dedication, allowing his hair to be cut. This violation was not just a symbolic breach, but also a demonstration of contempt for his dedication to God. When his hair was cut, the violation of his vow resulted in the loss of the strength granted to him by God. However, even after Samson was captured and humiliated by the Philistines, his hair began to grow back, as stated in Judges 16:22. This symbolized the renewal of his Nazirite vow and a new opportunity for dedication to God. When Samson prayed to God, asking for strength one last time, God heard his prayer and restored his strength. This final moment of strength was a testament to God's mercy and allowed Samson to achieve one last great victory over his enemy. Samson's story serves as an example of great, unrealized potential and highlights the importance of obedience and dedication to God. Although Samson accomplished impressive feats, his life was also marked by failures and neglects. The narrative teaches us that true strength does not reside in external symbols or rituals, but in faithfulness and obedience to God, who is the true source of any spiritual power. Through Samson's achievements and failures, we get a profound picture of how divine strength and power manifest in the lives of those who remain dedicated and obedient to God. Now that you've discovered the true source of Samson's strength and how the story goes beyond the common interpretation of his hair, how might this new perspective influence your spiritual understanding? We'd love to hear your thoughts on how dedication and obedience to God can shape our lives, just as it did with Samson. Leave your comment below and share. Don't forget to like and subscribe.